Hello everyone. In this tutorial we will solve problem 4. So here we have to provide a formula or rule that will generate the next 3 terms in the sequence. So let's start with 4a. So here note that 6 is the previous term increased by 3 and 11 is the previous term increased by 5 and then 18 is the previous term 11 increased by 7 and so on. So this each term is the previous term increased by twice n minus 1. So if we find an, it will be previous term an minus 1 plus this twice n minus 1. So this is our formula. So here we have a10. So if we find a11, it will be a10 plus 2n. So n is 11 here. So 2n minus 1. So in this way, you can find a12 and a13. So let's move to B. So here, note that each term here, it's increased by 4. So here 7 plus 4, 11. So 11 plus 4, 15. So actually each term is the previous term and it's increased by 4. So if we find an, it will be an minus 1 plus 4. So that's it. You have a10 here. So we will find a11. A11 will be a10 plus 4. So in this way, we can find a12, a13, and a14. Then C. So here, it's a sequence of, it's actually a binary sequence. So I hope you remember this one, 8, 4, 2, 1 to find the binary sequence. Suppose you are trying to find 8. So here in the position of 8, you will put 1 and the rest of the position you will put 0. So that's our 8. See here. So in the next one, if you put 9, so it will be 1, 0, 0, 1. So it's 9 because it's 1 plus, sorry, 8 plus 1 is 9. So here this one is 8, this one is 9, so this one is 10, 11. So this is actually the positive integers in increasing order in their binary form. So if you find the next one, so this one is 11, so the next one will be 12, and then next one will be 13, and the next one will be 14. So how you will find the binary of 12? So here 8, and then if you put 1 in the position of 4, so it's 12. And if you find 13, it will be 8 plus 4, 0, 1. So that's our 8, 4, 12, and plus 1, 13. So if you put 14, so 8, 4, 12 plus 2, that means 14, and then this one is 0. So these 3, 12, 13, and 14, this is our next 3 sequence. Then the next one, D. So here, note that the integers are repeated here. The first one, it's here, it's repeated thrice. Then the next one is repeated 5 times. Then the next one is repeated 7 times. So we are expecting the next one will be repeated 9 times. So what will be the value of the next one? So if you check here, see 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we are actually taking the sum of the previous two integers, but we are not taking into account the repeating integers, the repeated integers. So our next integer will be 5 plus 3. So it will be 8, 8, and 8. So this is our next three sequence. And let's start with E. So here, see in this sequence, if we check the power of 3, so what will be the power of 3? It's 1 and 3, 9, 27. This is the power of 3. So if you check here, the terms is given, the powers of 3 decreased by 1. So here 1 minus 1 0, 3 minus 1 2, 9 minus 1 8. So this is actually 3 n minus 1 minus 1. This is our formula. So we can find the next three term in this way. That's it. So the next one is f. So here, if you look closely, see the second term is the first term multiplied by 3. This term, it's actually the second term multiplied by 5. This term 105, it's actually the third term multiplied by 7. So if we create the formula, it will be an equals to, we are multiplying the previous term, and the sequence here is 2n minus 1. So that's our formula over here for finding f. And for G here, the sequence start with 1 1, and then it has 2 0, 3 1, and then 4 0, then 5 1. So we are expecting the next term will be 3 0. Sorry, the next term will be 6 zeros. So the next three term will be 0, 0, and 0. That's it. So H here, so if you see it's 2 and then the next one is 4, so that means it's 2 square. And the next one is 16, so that means 4 square. The next one 256, that means 16 square. So our an, it's actually the previous term squared. So an is the previous term squared. So an minus 1 square. So we can find the next three terms here. We have 6 term here. So we will find a7, a8, and a9 here. And it's the previous term squared. So that's it. Thank you for watching.